And like most of the people around me are listening to German hip hop. Even though they like my songs, they like my music, but they don't listen to it as much because they'd rather have something that they can, relate to in German.
Exactly.
And as long as I'm trying to rip it locally, I'm gonna have to concentrate in that at some point.
Yeah, because like I feel like just living in Hildesheim, everybody around you is German.
Exactly.
And so, would you say that because you kind of have a perspective of all sides? Would you think that it's a better route to maybe slide through the German rap for a minute and then come back? Totally. Because the reason I'm glad you share that opinion, because like the reason I asked is like me myself, as an American living abroad, sometimes I think, or not sometimes, I my whole goal is like it makes more sense for me to come over here to Europe and get popping. Mm-hmm. And then just like expose that to somebody, like, look what the fuck I've been doing.
Yeah.
And like, oh damn, oh shit, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that would be an easier route for me as opposed to just being a black guy who raps in America.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows like his songs already. Like you've been seeing some Dutch also, and like.
And that's kind of been like my prerogative is like, you know what, I really want to make headway over here. Like if you ask me if I care about my US listeners, it's not that much, because right now it makes more sense and it's easier and it's more of an objective for me to get popping over here doing what I'm doing, because if I'm an American popping overseas, they're gonna be like, hold on, this guy came from Georgia.
Check him out.
Yeah, like, whoa, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying, like that? And so it's good that you yourself recognize the German rap route. Yeah. Because I think, and as a guy who owns a record label, I think that could be a good way for you to proceed in the future. Yeah. Like attacking that German route and then like let it trickle over to your things. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap you up in a minute. I wish there's more we could talk about. We got so many people to talk to. But I just want to leave it again. Do you have any like teasers, anything you want to tell the people, anything they should look out for in the future? We're gonna have your Instagram thing on the screen here. Yeah. And so that's fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about them finding you. But is there anything you want people to know about before you dip out?
Well, basically, there's a project that we're working on at the moment where I got. Wait a minute, four features on it. Okay. It's basically a song for like about hip hop, about the music. Yeah. And like I had an idea for it when I started it, but after throwing it to Jizza to do his thing, like he kind of made me accept like a few stuff that I didn't want to have before in the song. Okay. Just for the fact that it was like really fucking lit and like.
Is that something that y'all figured out this weekend while you were at Tripp'n? Or was it something that y'all already talked about? I would say over at the time that we were doing the project, kind of. Okay. Talk to him about it. But we did like kind of speak about it in detail. Yeah. Like when we met up again. So the last thing I want to ask you. So this is like your first time meeting Jizza, but y'all have numerous songs together. How is that? How is that to finally meet, somebody that you've been working with over the years?
It's a shocker, to be honest. Yes. I don't mean that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't figure. Like I didn't think that this is the guy that like is behind all of that. You know
that puts the crib neck down. Yeah. I don't know.
But no, I'm like he's a cool guy. I really like. It's nice to meet you. Like finally, you know what I'm saying? Oh. And to see you work, because like I think the most important thing, like when you work with a producer, is to have that kind of, that situation where you're actually with him in the studio. Yeah. You know what he's doing. He's asking you about what you want, and like there's this connection between you, and like he's gonna try to do it as best as you want it to be, but then like give you that advice and that feedback, to.
That kind of carries it on. That kind of combines the track.
Exactly. It's not like just sending him the vocals online and then like after a week maybe I get a feedback and he forgets a couple of stuff or
That's always the trouble, because like you can leave some tips in the email, but at the same time, like I read emails, I'm like, fuck all that shit. Fuck out of here. Yeah, like get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
That's just fucked up, man.
I'll be like that, man. I ain't trying to hear all that shit. Like get the fuck out of here right now.
CEO, goddamn.
He's speaking the truth at least,
Big facts, talking big shit. So, POJ, thank you for that. We're gonna move on. Please pass the mic to our mans here.
There you go.
So, Mr. Kareem, how are you?
Hi, Tony. I'm good. How are you?
Please tell the people what education you have because you're a smart ass motherfucker and I need them to know.
It's gonna be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm a bachelor graduate from bioengineering.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
A lot of life science shit.
Now, a lot of people don't know, but we all went to the Hochschule Rheinwald. Now, that's not your average university. Would you agree?
I totally agree.
I feel like honestly, I feel like half of the struggle of graduating is jumping through the little hoops, you know, like doing the little bullshit that they want you to do.
Man, true.
But now that you've finished and now that you're done, you got your degree, do you feel accomplished? Are you satisfied here in Germany? We're actually in Netherlands, but you live in Germany.
That's for sure. Like jumping into a new era, let's say.
Thanks.
I would say that you will not get like kind of routine. Like depends, of course, on your position in the job and so on.
Mm-hmm.
But you always feel responsible and you organize and time plan your day.
Like it's important the work that you do.
Exactly.
Now, tell the people, where do you come from?
I come from Egypt.
Okay.
I have lived there before I go to the university.
Okay.
So.
What city are you from in Egypt?
Pardon?
What city?
I come from Cairo.
Cairo. Okay. Now, just from you're from Alexandria, right?
Alexandria.
Okay, so y'all didn't know each other before you came here. Y'all just became homies over the way. Cool.
It's funny thing.
Yeah,
that
he helped me actually. He helped me to come to Germany actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh
This guy did everything, bro.
shit!
Yeah, this is the homie, bro.
Like there is this one day that I get a message on Facebook and then hello Karim, my name is Muhammad.
Are you studying this university, you know? Can you help me?
Oh man, that's good though. It's good. So in a way, I'm appreciative that you talked to him because without him, my engineering skills would be all minimal. But you know, you've also been here all weekend as a non-music maker yourself. How is the vibe? How do you feel anything like? How was it? How was it to see us from another perspective?
Man, first of all, like this genre, I was listening to some other music before, and since I know Abdullah actually, he started to show me actually the way. So I really like hip hop is my favorite genre now actually.
Yeah.
And, he is a very big inspiration to me.
Nice.
Like his music is dope, man. And,
It's that shit. It's that shit, cuz.
It's dope.
It's that shit, cuz.
Like, and also, guys, when I came here, like I was like, oh my god, they're like really much talented that it's not shown out there. And just seeing like 3-4 beats were done in one day and also recorded. Okay.
Yo, that was the point. That was the point. Like the reason I wanted to have 2 studios is because I was like, I don't want there to be a moment where there's not music being made. I want us to at least have the option, you know, whether we're listening down here writing or actually recording upstairs, we have the option, you know what I'm saying, like that. So, but as a non-music maker yourself, do you see that, like, because you know at the end of the day, like we're here smoking and drinking for like 3 days straight, but do you really but can you see like actual work being done?
That's
Yeah.
our thing.
Good.
Really a lot of work, a lot of creativity.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys are really a big talent, and it's my honor to be in such an event.
Bro. No worries. Ooh, shit.
Oh, bruh.
Oh, we're cool. Yeah.
Where's the fucking towel?
Donkey Ball.
Go.
But no.
Because, yeah, as POJ said before, like when you send something and then you have to wait for it, but so such an event that would be done from time to time would be really good for the career of everyone.
Like directly in your face, like, you know what, like no, you should probably do this or like that. Yeah, and that's one thing I wanted Camp Tripp'n to be about as well, because it's like, you know, like I said, like they just met each other for the first time, but they've been doing work for years, like 2 years at least, you know what I'm saying? And so it's really nice that we can finally be in one place, everybody like get that direct feedback that you need, and it's like on the spot, not something emailed or whatever. So cool, man. So we're gonna keep it going. Pass it on. Hold on, before you pass it on, you got anything you want to tell people? Anything you're planning for the future? Like literally anything you want the world to know?
So actually, yeah, like this event made my interest in music much more.
Okay.
So those days I'm actually learned from Jeza how to do beats.
Yeah.
Because I sit with him most of the time doing beats and annoying him sometimes. But yeah, man, I learned from him and it's like really good vibes. I could start to do a beat now.
Nice. The inspiration is strong, cuz. The inspiration is strong, cuz. Hey.
So hopefully with one of the next events I will be coming also as a producer.
As a producer.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey. I feel like I've done my job. We've literally transcended the inspiration to somebody. That's what's up. That's what's up. Cool, man.
So thanks, bro. And
No worries, man. We're glad to have you. Glad to have you.
That's what's up.
So, for our next guest, I really want to say Begets, but he speaks English, and so shout out Amsha. I know I be saying your name different, but yo, tell the he's one of the people at the Camp Travel-a-thon that I know the least about besides Jonas. So tell us where you from, man? Like how long you been doing music?
I'm from Krefeld.
Okay, Krefeld, Germany. Yeah.
Near Düsseldorf. And I'm doing music like for 9 months now.
Okay, so you fresh.
Yeah, I'm fresh.
Nice.
With Jiza.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm rapping, he's producing.
How the fuck did y'all find each other?
We know us from work.
Okay, y'all work together.
Yeah,
that makes
together.
sense.
Yeah.
That's good on both of y'all for hustling. Like, you know what? Oh, I do this. Oh, you do this. Oh, bam. Let's. Because like one thing I know is like I personally don't go around telling people I'm a wordsmith rapper, but like I know people they have all these skills and like their friends do the same thing and they never talk about it. And it's like so that's why I say good on you for like making that link and like making it popping. So, like, I've seen your first music video. That shit was fire. That shit was hot. It was fucking, ooh. I was like, damn, I wish I was on this motherfucker. So, like, what gave you the inspiration to start rapping though?
He gave me the inspiration. Like, I never wrote something before.
Okay.
And then we was in the lunch at work, and then he said, listen to my beats.
Yeah.
What do you say? And then I said, it's fire. and then he said, you know someone from Germany, they are rapping, I want to do something with German rappers. And then I told him I do something.
Yeah.
And then it was the first time I wrote, so he gave me a beat. And the first time it was Shooter, so my first music.
Yeah.
Your first track. Yeah.
First track. And then 8 weeks after this, the second track. And yeah, now we are here.
Nice. So when my man Jizza told you about Camp Trapathon, what was your first feeling?
Bro, he told me this at
Like,
work.
how did he describe it to you, by the way?
Yeah, he told me, Tony, have something, he want to do something during the whole weekend about like 8 rappers, 10 producers or something. Like 10 music makers.
Yeah.
Then I told him, of course. Of course.
I'm there.
Oh, he told me that.
I don't care where I am. I'm there. It's crazy to be here, really.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is like when I was playing in Camp Trapathon, you know, I've always said it, like people think everything's a good idea.
Yeah.
But like only the serious people will show up and perform. You know, whether it's literally on stage or just on the microphone. And like when my man Jizza said y'all were coming, I was like, oh, so he's about that life. I didn't know you just put your first track out 8 months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but like now that I hear that, it's I'm like, oh yeah, he's about that life. Let's do this shit. That's good though. I'm glad that I could, you know, even when somebody else explains it to you, it's like an experience that you like. I want to be there.
Yeah.
I want to be there because like that's why I try to ask everybody. Like I didn't want this to just be a weekend of us drinking and smoking. You know, like I always hear about producers camps or writers camps. No, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever gets famous out of a producer camp. I ain't never heard nobody getting popping off of a writer's camp. No. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that shit. I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in this room, and all of our followers are wondering what the hell is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so great, man. So the one thing I want to ask you, because you're still kind of new to music, and it's great that you were a part of this experience. How was it to work with people who have a little bit more experience than you?
Yeah.
Like did we push you a little bit more than you were expecting?
Of course. Like when we record something, I'm going to his home, like
Yeah.
recording, chilling 3, 4, 5 hours, and then it's like only we, like 2 people in one room, and now it's like 8 people in one room. You see their reaction, you see everything. I see how Ulash is working, like he's crazy. Like if Jizza play a beat for me and I'm like no, and then I'm writing, but he gives a fuck. He gives a fuck.
Freestyle,
He gives a fuck of everything. He freestyles, and then it's a part.
Great.
The part is after 1 minute.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Crazy. So it's crazy to see their work, to see everything.
I'm glad that like the whole weekend could inspire, because like that's what I wanted to do. I wanted all of our energies to feed off each other, like because I brought him into music, or him as well. Sorry about that. And like we only had brief times when we worked together, but I wanted like ever since then, like even how much I can make in a night has increased, and I wanted to like translate that to everybody and kind of feed off each other. I'm really happy that like you recognize Ulash like that, because when I heard your tracks as well, like the same energy you have on your tracks, I seen it on Ulash's tracks.
Crazy.
And so I was like, you know what, like that needs to be like some collabs. That's why I'm mad as hell. Ulash is like, oh my gosh, you're just the truth. I'm like, bro, you've only known me for like 2 years.
Shit, though.
It's like, bro, it's like Jizza's been there since the beginning of Toeknee Tee, and so like Ulash has been there, like you should have known, but it's okay. Nice. We're gonna keep it stepping. Do you have anything you want to tell the people?
I want to tell the people that. What do I want to tell the people?
Anything, like maybe you want to give a teaser about like a release you got coming in the future, or just something. You don't have to say anything, but just you have anything before
First,
you.
Jizza is working also right now, so check Radar up.
That's right, with a D, D to the J to the IZA.
Yeah, and he's still working, so every second month, there's a new song from him.
Hey.
And I want to start also in 2 months after our Ramadan.
Okay.
Then I start. Then I come back.
You back on the game. Cool. Well, we'll see my man at the end of Ramadan. Y'all heard it from straight out of his mouth. Cool. Let's roll on.
I think